Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So I am sure that you guys are aware that, all the crypto guys are now starting to pop up on our feeds, shilling all of their shit coins, right? In hopes that you will buy those shit coins and they will inevitably dump all over you a big shit all over your chest. At least that's what's happening for me anyway. There's a lot of, crypto guys that are now popping up on my feed. Like, they are everywhere because I guess, if you're familiar with the crypto space, it's doing pretty well. It's at its all-time high. It's crossed it, blah, blah, blah. The reality is, look. This isn't like a TikTok response type video thing. I just want to talk about crypto because it's just interesting. I like it. So the reality is, most of us who purchase crypto will lose our money, and we'll buy into the FOMO at the last minute, right after Bitcoin hits its all-time high. People will buy, and they will be afraid that they are going to miss out, right? But the reality is that, this market cycle happens every 3 to 4 years. And it took me 3 times just to figure that out, right? Because I have bought crypto, and I turned my initial investments into a lot of money, right? Only to end up losing it all, right? Because this is a reality. There's no bullshit. I like to keep it real, right? Both times, in the last 2 times that I invested, I got it up to 50 grand US dollars. So 50,000, whatever. I got it up 2 times. Because, I do pick pretty good coins, at least in my opinion. I think I picked some pretty good coins. But sometimes, right, life lessons can be very expensive. So you need to understand, what you take out of that and then apply it into the next run, right? So now, here we are. The halving is coming in April, and we are primed. If the market, continues the way it does, I think it's going to do very well. And now I've got friends coming to me saying, "Oh, should I sell it? Should I buy it?" I'm like, man, fucking learn. Just learn, right? Figure it out. I had to figure it out. So I don't know. Are you guys buying at the moment? And yeah, shill me some of those shit coins because I'm curious what you guys are buying into. I'm looking at AVA, which is Travala. I think if crypto eventually becomes mainstream, I think that it could do very well. Most of the coins right now are sitting at the bottom, so I'm not afraid to put a little bit of money into it. Why not? The risk is fun. I like a good gamble. Why not, right? But I really just don't like, people that go around, all their guru accounts, right? And they shill all these fucking rug pull shit coins, right? That, they'll take all your money. And the reality is that most people will lose their money, like I've said. I've fucked up 3 times already. And I just figured out, as stupid as I have to admit, I just figured out that, there's market cycles, man. Every 3 to 4 years, there's market cycles. Every halving, you have the lead up, and then, you get the all-time high, and then it might drop, and then, bounce back. And then after that, just fucking tanks, and then everybody just gets, ruined because, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. You'll most likely get ruined. So I mean, if you're going to buy it, just don't put a lot in. Like, don't put in more than you can afford to lose. Like, don't, you know, don't go and sell your house and your cars and all this other shit to buy some coins, because, I mean, it is a gamble in the end of the day, right? It is a gamble. It is a risk. And, I mean, the odds are against you. Like, that's just how it is. The odds are against you. You know, people lose out because of they fear that they're going to miss out, right? And they fear that it's the last opportunity ever and that you'll never get another opportunity like this. You know, this is the year, you know, after this, you know, there's no more chance. And that's how people think. And that's how I used to think. And then I started to recognize that, you know, there's patterns, right? I'm not talking about like trading patterns. I just mean like patterns, you know, of how the market goes. Like, there is patterns in crypto. It's a fucking weird market, man. Like, it's just very strange the way it works. Like, you can make a lot of money very fast, like ridiculously fast. And you can make a lot of money from a little amount of money, but you can lose it as quick as you make it. And that's the crazy part, man. So it's like, yeah, like this time, man, if I get my money up again in crypto, man, I'm going to just be like really careful this time. I probably will actually cash out some money this time. Like, why not? And I will hold a large majority of that in like either Bitcoin until maybe next year, mid next year, or I'll keep it in like, you know, USDC or whatever you want to call it, USDT. There's a couple of different variants of the crypto dollar stablecoin currency, pretty much. And I certainly won't be like, you know, taking big risks. So it's like, for example, if you chuck a couple of grand in and you manage to turn it into 50, because it absolutely does happen, I know for a fact, don't be that guy, because I was that guy. Like, don't be that guy that will fucking, you know, make the 50K or whatever and then get the entire 50K and put it into some shitcoin hoping that it's going to double into 100, because a lot of people do that. You know, I have a friend, right, and he built his portfolio all the way up to like $400,000, right? And then he went and put the entire $400,000 into some like shitcoin, right? And then he got rug pulled and now he lost all his money. Don't be that guy, man. You know, because I think a lot of people who go into crypto, like, they have this mindset of like, you know, I'm going to get my financial freedom. I'm going to be, you know, rich. I'm going to, you know, do this. I'm going to do that. And yeah, it can happen, right? You can make that kind of money. But at that level, like, you need to change your fucking mindset, because it becomes less about the gamble and the risk to make it all and more about how to keep it all. You know what I mean? Like, when you get to that level, it's more like, how do I keep the money and like minimize my risk while still being able to actually profit at the same time, right? Does that make sense? So if you do end up getting into it and you do end up making a bit of money and you get to a certain point where it's like, that's quite a lot, then you need to actually really start to think about how to mitigate the risk a bit better and not lose it all. And man, if it's like your first time and you're getting into it, then fucking cash out some, man, or at least cash out your initial investment. That way you don't technically lose anything, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, you know, they get into it, and even for me, man, like when I got into it, I felt like the money wasn't real. Does that make sense? Like, but it is real, you know, because you can cash it out and it is real, but it doesn't feel real. Because like when, you know, like I think in like 2016, 2017, I got into it. I think I put like $500 in, and I turned it into like $20,000, right? US dollars. And that was through Sia Coin and Digibyte. So if you've been in the crypto space for a while, you'll know these coins. Like, they went fucking ballistic. They went crazy high, right? And they did extremely well. And yeah, I made a lot of money like out of that. And to me, it was so much. To me at the time, it was a lot. It's not a lot, but it is a lot. If you don't have it, it's fucking heaps, right? Especially when you get that money from $500 or whatever, and you turn it into like 20 grand in like one single fucking blow. It's wild, man, because it was a crazy pump. And man, it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real. And it's funny because at that time I sent one of my mates $150 worth of Bitcoin, and he forgot that he had it, right? And he just checked it the other day, and that is worth like almost, well, it's worth 800 US dollars now. Like, isn't that fucking crazy, man? Held it that long, forgot that it even existed. The only reason he remembered is because he kept getting emails from Bittrex, right? And that was a platform that shut down. So they kept sending emails reminding him that he's got this, money in his portfolio, and he thought it was a scam. And yeah, lo and behold, it wasn't a scam. And he actually did have money in there, and that was $150 that I sent him in like 2016 or 2017. I mean, it was a while ago, but man, it's just wild. You know what I mean? It's a crazy market right now, and yeah, lots happening, right? So yeah, don't buy into the shills, man. Don't buy into the shills. Don't listen to the gurus on YouTube, because nobody really knows. Like, nobody has a fucking clue what will do well and what won't. I mean, like, a couple years ago, man, it was the, well, you know what? It's funny. It feels like a couple of years ago, 3.5 years ago, whatever. It was the meme coins, the fucking SHIB and Doge and all that dumb shit. Man, I will never buy into fucking meme coins, man. Yeah, you can make a lot of money, but it's just so dumb, man. Like, it's just ridiculous. Fucking even Peep's doing all right now, which is dumb. I don't understand, like, why do people put their money into dumb shit? I just don't get it. Yeah, I'll never buy meme coins, so I mean, if you want to do it, you can. It's up to you. I highly suggest you don't. But yeah, don't listen to the shill gurus that go on YouTube and tell you to buy some shitcoin that has only been around for like the last month. Like, yeah, I mean, sure, there's a chance to make money, but these guys, man, they are not here to help you. They are not here to help you. They don't give a fuck about you, man. Like, they just want to make money and dump on you, man. That's all they want to do. Like, they will shill you these shit coins because they've already set their positions up, right? They bought these shit coins at the absolute bottom, where even, adding in a couple of $1 million can make them a fucking few $100,000, right? Like, this is how it goes. And then they will just dump on the market, and then everyone loses out except them. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's fucked. So yeah, if you're going to get into it, do your research. Don't just buy anything. Know what you're buying. Make sure that they've been around a while, or they're doing something, or they have a fucking platform, whatever. It doesn't really matter. That's what I've learned. Don't invest too much. Cash out. Don't put your whole fucking profit into some single shitcoin, and understand market cycles. That's probably the biggest thing. I think understanding market cycles, you know, because it's not mainstream really yet. It's not that mainstream yet. And you know what? There's going to be multiple opportunities over the coming, you know, decades to make a lot of money on it. It's not the last opportunity. There will be more, much more opportunities. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I got to say, man. Like, just a random thought. Just a random thought.